I'm a nurse. I gently squeezed the patient's oxygen tube. Watching the old man's face twist in agony, I smiled with satisfaction. Soon, the elderly patient stopped breathing entirely. I pretended to panic and rushed into the hallway, frantically calling for doctors. The medical team came running, and I stood there with a subtle smile, watching them frantically try to revive the old woman. The female doctor caught my eerie grin. To my surprise, the old woman actually came back to life. Terrified she might recognize me, I quit my hospital job immediately. I forged my resume and landed a position as a nanny with a wealthy family caring for their disabled son. My real plan was to work my way into the household and eventually replace the wife, becoming the man's new partner. I took excellent care of the boy, and he grew quite fond of me. But one day, I overheard the lady of the house discussing letting me go. So I deliberately damaged the boy's crutches, causing him to fall and hurt himself. When the woman came running, she scolded me harshly, but the boy defended me, insisting it wasn't my fault. This incident actually lowered her guard around me. I noticed the woman had been struggling with insomnia, so I started making her tea every day, claiming it would help her sleep. What she didn't know was that I was lacing it with a slow-acting poison that would gradually make her drowsy and eventually kill her. But then one day, the family doctor made an unexpected house call. Panicking that my poisoning scheme might be discovered, I lied and told her to come back another time. As he was going, the doctor suddenly said I looked familiar. I denied ever meeting him before, but just to be safe, I decided he had to die. That night, I went to his house, pretending I had something urgent to discuss. After I got inside, I suddenly came up behind the doctor and injected her with poison. The doctor stared at me in horror as recognition dawned on her face. She remembered I was the nurse who had tried to kill that elderly woman, but it was already too late. The doctor died in agony, and I left a syringe at the scene to make it look like she had overdosed on drugs. The next day, the lady's best friend stopped by to drop off some design sketches. She accidentally knocked over a glass of juice, splashing it all over the man's shirt. He immediately took his shirt off, and I found myself completely captivated by his physique. I quickly volunteered to take his clothes to wash them, but the woman's friend followed me to the laundry room and caught me in the act. I was holding his shirt up to my face, breathing in his scent, like I was intoxicated by it. Later, when we were alone in the house, the friend confronted me. She warned me not to try replacing her friend as the lady of the house, or she'd tell everyone about my creepy behavior with the man's clothes. Then she turned and walked away. I realized this woman was a serious threat to my plans, so I grabbed a glass bottle and crept up behind her.